How is everyone today? Gonna have to shake off the cobwebs a little bit. You know why? I haven't recorded in a couple days. That's just how things go. That's how life is. Sometimes you get caught up in that. And I'm not able to record all the time, but I'm back now. And I'm completing the, the checklist, the objective list that I have for myself in order to feel satisfied with my Age of Empires walkthroughs. And I played this game a lot more than like 90% of other games that I've played through in my life. So I want to make sure this one counts and I do my very best job. So I'm going to redo the Fall of Rome scenario walkthrough. Here in the first part, and not a lot's going to be going on. I'm going to try to remember certain things I have to do. Bear with me. And I think my wisdom teeth are coming in the back of my mouth, so it's a little bit painful right now. I'm going to try to do my best to enunciate for you guys, but if I don't as well, you'll know why. So obviously in this scenario you're going to have to beat Milan, Padua, Verona, and Aquileia. Not the Western Roman Empire. They were just going to be sitting there for you, and you're going to have to bring Attila to them eventually. We're not going to worry too much about the scouts and whatnot. We'll go over that as we go along. So first thing you want to do, send your villager, one villager, and your 4 trebuchets all the way west over here. Then you have the remainder of these villagers hunt this boar. You want to pump out 3 more villagers to start killing this boar. I'm going to have one guy start building as well. I'm going to have him build blacksmith over here. I'm going to try to keep most of my buildings away from these forests though, because I want to be able to have access to them for my lumberjacks and stuff. And because the trees are kind of sporadic, it can get kind of tricky getting all the trees that you need from certain areas. So right away Padua start building their wonder. Don't worry about it too much. That's going to take a long time for it to actually register and be dangerous to you. They're going to be relics, or not relics, excuse me, wonders built by all 4 of your enemies if you give the opportunity to do so. In order to defeat an enemy by just taking down their town center, you're going to need to first take down their wonder. If you take down the wonder and town center of your enemy, they are done. So there are 9 buildings in total that you're going to have to be worrying about. So we're done with these villagers, so we're going to send the rest of them out east here. Then once this guy's done with this building this dock, I'm going to put these guys in my transport ship that I'm going to produce here, and then sending them in a transport ship all the way west into the far western corner of the map will protect your trebuchets, for one, because for some reason there's like a target that the game has built on these trebuchets, and they will also, so I'm going to start building this wall, keep the gold in here. They will also, alright, so you got this guy's done, draw in a lot of the units. Alright, so we have we got 8 there, so we got 2 more that will normally be attacking your cavalry archers and whatnot, going after your trebuchets. They'll be going all the way over here to try to get these guys. So I'm going to put them over there, and you want to send them. May seem a little risky considering Milan is said to have a navy. It's not. They never come and search you out this far west. Alright, so you want to scout out as best you can over here so you can start building walls. Make sure you're in the very, 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 very far corner. This is a big map, so keep going. Alright, so that's as far as we can go. Keep monitoring things. Keep watching that. He's going for the lumber. Alright, he's going to be building over here. Alright, so this is what I mean. They come over here. They think they got your number. They think you got your figured out. They don't. And we're going to start building this wall over here. Alright, and this guy, get a good idea of what's going on. Then you'll have them getting stone here in a second. They're going to go for your dock first. That shouldn't be too much of a problem for them, obviously. Okay, so now we have a good idea of where we can start to build our walls. We're going to build our wall. Holy cow. That's where we're going to build our walls. He's going to help us build too, so we're going to send him all the way over here, a little bit down south because there's some trees there. Keep monitoring these guys. They're done with the boar. Okay. We can get Bracer here in a little bit too, but I'm not going to be worried about that. And they should stay right there and continue to think that they're going to have to attack that transport ship. So I believe they're still drawn to that unless I was a little bit early. You can potentially be too early and they will just disregard it. So right in here it looks like is going to be the place we're going to have to stop. So have him build, and then we're going to build one more branch of walls right next to it. Alright, so they're done. You're going to build a gate. Alright, so this is very difficult right here at the beginning. It's one of the most stressful parts of this scenario. You should be able to manage it pretty well, though. And we're going to have it jut out right there. This guy is going to build a gate for us. We have those hunters. I know, I forgot about them. Let me take care of them real quickly. And there are plenty of boar around you, so you want to take advantage of all that. Alright, so now our last villagers produced there. Start pumping out some more lumberjacks. You're obviously going to want to close this off as well. Make sure these guys are in line next to each other. And this initial assault that would normally hit you is not, so you should be thankful for that. So these guys, the main thing you're going to have to be worrying about is waiting until Milan gets their own wonder up. Because once they get the wonder up, like I said before, you can just take down their town center. You can take both those buildings out. And Milan's done for. And I think Milan's the biggest threat to your army because they send in very frequent attacks. They don't send in strong attacks, but very frequent attacks, definitely trebuchets, and they can put a hurt in your economy more so than I think any other your enemies. Attila is the weakest. They send scorpions at you, knights, and halberdiers. So they're pretty frequent as well, but they're not that dangerous. Padua does no attacking. You don't have to worry about them. Verona gets in your face with a lot of elite throwing axemen, paladins, and trebuchets. So they're a big threat as well. You don't want to build a castle over here. You want to focus on getting castles up over here, and we'll do that here in a second. Check for idle villagers. Make sure they're getting stone for you. You're going to need a heavy influx of that, and we're going to need a couple more villagers doing some hunting on these boars. And you want to corral all these guys. Obviously, you can see you got Attila in there. So once you get a castle up, you want to make sure he's protected. All right, so we're gonna head down and get these couple boars up there. And I'm gonna build another gate just in case, because I'm planning on building. Come on, it's not where I want it to go. It's not how I want it to be. You son of a gun. Let's go. This is okay. All right, that's pissing me off right now. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it and extend right there. That's not how I wanted it. So boars are getting in my way over there. I need my lumberjacks working, and that's the only economic upgrade that you have access to is the two-man saw. And the boars are in the way. Can't you move around, you loaf of bread? And Attila is very aggressive, as you can see. So you want to get him situated away from the rest of your guys. So Milan attack is not doing anything to you. They're just chilling over there, trying to get those trebs, and you can save those trebs for later on when you do attack Milan, which will be nice. And it's going to be nice to clear out these boars, that's for sure. And those guys are situated in there. You're going to want to build a castle eventually. And once this guy's done with these walls, you're going to get a stable up, get a university up, and get some walls up over here to block off what is going to be the main entrance, the center entrance to your base. Okay, so we got a scout right there from Padua, not too big of a threat. You can try to get your heavy cavalry archers out behind the rest of your Tarkans, and that should be cut off. There shouldn't be any holes in there. You got plenty of gold inside your base, and that's how things you want to be working out for you right now. Obviously, I'm taking care of all those boars on that one side. He's done, so you want to get him here in as quick as possible. So we're going to build up to right there. Give ourselves plenty of room to get a couple castles in. And these guys will be very helpful for you, both in garrisoning them. You're going to use some elite skirmishers too, which are already upgraded for yourself. So you can mix them in with some heavy cavalry archers and garrison them in your castles. Greatly, once again, increase the firepower of your castles. They're a lot better than elite skirmishers. So if you have the funds, go for the heavy cavalry archers. So I got about 11 minutes left, and once again, in part 1, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot. I'm just going to be building up my base and getting myself situated. Later on, Milan will be the first enemy that I'm going to be taking care of. Padua, obviously, I'm going to have to worry about their wonders, but I'll be taking care of them last. At least that's how I normally do it. And then Aquilea, somewhere in between there, and that's how I want it. Beautiful. And obviously, if you watch the rest of this campaign, you know that the Huns do not have the ability to make fortified walls, which is it's kind of disconcerting in this scenario, considering you're going against four big powerhouses, and I'm just killing these longbowmen. They're wasting a lot of funds. And the thing about Padua is they actually do have an okay standing army, but they never use it. So I'm thankful for that. And you're getting a lot of good meat in here. And once this guy's done, we can start making double walls. I'm going to make 2 more guys to be hunters. And looks like they're all done, so you want to send them over here. Start hunting. You got an idle villager standing right in the carcass. That's too far away to attack. I want to set the rally point right there, excuse me. And you want to build a stable over here. That's one of your next most important buildings to construct for yourself. And you're going to want to watch for some oncoming crossmen. You can go and kill them. Thank you. And you're going to want to watch for Milan here pretty soon. Alright, so they're sending more units out for that transport ship that I had over here. They're going to chill there for a while, which will be good. You don't want to attack them either. You want to make sure these guys are far enough inside your base that they continue to send units over here. And once again, alright, so it looks like I'm going to have to build something. Okay, so they are going for the transport ships? Alright, they are, I believe. So I'm going to build a castle over here just in case, though. And they're all ready for that castle. So I'm going to build this guy on the top of this hill. Make sure all these units have passed. First, you want to make sure all these units have passed so you're not firing upon any of them. You can start building right now. That's okay. So they're going to keep going over here. They're going to all get piled up, and you can eventually put a castle down somewhere in here. Clear them out, but you're going to have to be beastly. Make sure you have like 3 castles at 99% first, which is going to be tricky because you got these guys in there. So I don't know what these Trebs are doing. I'm going to bring my Tarkans over here just in case they start firing. I'm going to bring almost everybody, no, pretty much everybody over here. Tarkans over here, and the rest of these guys are the hunters. Alright, so kill those boars. Attila's still over there. That's good. So next group of villagers you want to worry about is your miners. These guys are going to double as builders as well. And you want to build a mining camp up as far north as you can, so you don't get anywhere close to these scorpions that start firing at you, and that's just not a good situation to be in. So we got about 7 minutes left, and we're just going to chill right now. Mother fricker. Alright, so they're going for my town center. I don't like that. I'm not expecting Milan to come right now, but they found out where my town center is, so I'm just going to have this guy chill over here. He's going to rebuild that town center for me, no big deal, as long as they don't go for my castles. Alright, so what are you firing at? You firing at my villagers? Good luck with that. Very good luck with that. Good luck. Oh my goodness, he sniped me. Alright, so they're unpacking, obviously. And I'm going to have some other guy. And they're oh, getting hernias. Got all the meat. Nowhere to put it. Okay, so he's done. I want to build a stable right here so I can get plenty of hussars ready to go. I'm going to put that stable right there, somewhere close to the walls. And you're going to be using those hussars in emergencies, obviously, to help take down these trebuchets. They're the quickest unit you have to get over to these trebs. And you can start putting a mining camp down. That'll help you out. So things are looking good right now. Obviously, you're going to build a mill eventually, and you want to clear out most of this area to have your mill going. You don't want to have it too close to any of the walls. You don't want your farms up in flames. I'm just saying that right now. Farms in flames. Don't want alliteration. So hussars are going to be ready. So we're going to start getting gold, and that's not where you want to set the rally point. You want to set it over there. And obviously you can get spies. You can reduce the fee by getting atheism, which I forgot to do in the barbarian betrothal. So do I need one more lumberjack? Is that right? How many do I have? I've got 10. Okay, so beautiful. And I got 10 idle villagers. I'm not really sure where that came up. Okay, you guys, my bad. And so 12 miners. I know what that accounts for. So we got 2 guys right there, and we're going to start pumping out 8 more. So you're going to send them in the northern little pockets of gold and check on the amount of gold after atheism. It should be around 7,000 right now, which is quite a bit of gold, but you actually have that much inside your base. So got a nice boar right there. Might as well put him down. Check for any idle villagers. The next, I'm going to take this girl, build a castle over here. never know where you're going to need it. You also want to build a stable over here so you can have some hussars being readily produced to send out. And Attila should not be outside the gates. Should not be outside the gates, I do repeat. And you're going to have these guys stand ground for right now, or no attack stance. You don't want them getting anywhere close to those guys over there. Because once you kill them, the trigger will normally change, and they'll start attacking you up here, just to let you know. And you don't want that. You're not as prepared as you could be either, so just try to stay away. And can we get Bracer? I can just get Bracer. Beautiful. And what happened to you? Oh, yeah, that's right. Check on these guys. Make sure they're close enough to the mining camp, the central area where the stone is, so they're not walking too far. And things are. I don't really have much else to say right now in terms of initial strategy. Start pumping out hussars. Have them just be garrisoned in your stable. No need to send them into your castle quite yet. You're going to want to get those technologies as well, but obviously things are moving somewhat slow because I've got more technologies than I normally get here on the early going. The iron bore lair's near here. What the frick happened? Okay. I can take it. I can take it like a man, Scorpions. Where are you going? Alright, so as long as we don't ignite the passion of the Trebs, I should be okay for right now. Alright, so good. And we have plenty of miners right here to repair this castle. And I don't know how why the Scorpions moved. Maybe they felt the presence of the Hussar? I don't know. And she, for right now, is just going to continue getting more boar meat for me. So we should be up to 10 gold miners. And I'm going to get conscription, because I want my hussars to be able to be produced quickly. And you might want to double wall, and I'm going to do that if I had the opportunity to do so here. You might want, that's not a gap, I don't believe. And you want to leave some space over here in case Attila wants to come down this little alley. You can pop a castle down there and just rake them up before they even get to you. So I'm going to get Blast Furnace. I'm going to take care of that crap right now. I'm going to get Conscription here in a second. Alright, so you're all done with the boars. Do we have any more boar around here? Not that I can see. Not that my eye can... Oh, one more. Or two more, excuse me. So I'm going to get those two more boar, and then I'm going to start doing my own farming. That's going to be a lot more consistent. Have a lot more consistent influx of food, which will be good. Blast Furnace is coming, and obviously I'm not going to be able to get Conscription quite yet. You want to clear out this group of trees first because you want to have good real estate. Alright, thought I heard something. Good real estate for your farms. No crop rotation, unfortunately. Yes, I know. We love crop rotation, but we're not the Aztecs. Or the Franks. And I'm surprised they just ignored this stone mine one over there. I guess they're calculating it. Villagers are very smart in the Age of Empires 2 Conquerors expansion. Post the Age of Kings, where they build a lumber camp next to a very thick group of trees, deciduous forest, and they want to do nothing, basically. So I'm going to get not enough food. Come on, let's start hacking away at the boar some more, I guess. Just tearing that boar apart. Alright, and they're getting good ideas. So we're going to send him out this gate. And with him, he's going to repair that for me. Just destroy these couple trebuchets, and you're going to have to be doing this repeatedly. And this is why I hate Milan, because they're very aggressive with their trebuchets. They lay it on thick with the trebs, but you can get rid of them. They obviously have double keeps, and you want to stay away from Verona over there, and whoever is over there, Aquilea, I believe, as well. So you can just put them back in your castle, garrison them up. And I'm going to need to get a stable up over there as well. So got about 40 seconds left, so we made good progress here in part 1. On the next part, looks like Milan's sites have changed, and they're getting more aggressive on me now. But I can build another castle accordingly if I need to. Let's repair that. I'm going to get conscription now, and I'm going to get this upgrade. Plate barding armor. And I'm going to actually start making my... my group of farms, and I'm going to change the lumber camp to over there, get everybody organized. So I'm just going to plop down a mill in the next part at the beginning. Thanks for watching part 1 of the Fall of Rome, and I'll take care of this crap in a second.